Alright, so let's give the this tomatillo a try. I think this is the Amarylla Tomatillo. It'll be in the description. Again, I didn't grab the details on it. I just kind of came up on the deck to check my plants. I have the stuff on the inside, so I figured let me just quickly do a video on this. So anyway, this is a tomatillo. It's whatever it is. The name is in the description. And it's supposed to be a sweet tomatillo, if I remember. Now, that intrigued me a little bit because I really don't care for the taste of tomatillos too much. But this is kind of firm. I'm hoping it's ripe enough. As you can see, that's about the size of it. Tomatillos, if you ever grown tomatillos before, there's this sticky surface a little bit that gets on. It has, like, kind of. So it kind of got that sticky surface. It's not going to hurt you or nothing. It's just, that's just one of the characteristics of a tomatillo. Let's cut it in half. It's supposed to be a sweet one, so let's see what it looks like on the inside. Alright. That's what a tomatillo, it looks like most any other tomatillo on the inside, but generally that's what it's going to look like. Almost a dragon fruit-like kind of look to it with white seeds. That's what it looks like. It's kind of spongy in the middle. It's got a nice hard skin on it. I'm going to give it a taste test right now. If it's absolutely disgusting, I'm spitting it out, but let's give it a try. I don't like tomatillos, guys. But this thing just left me a really awful aftertaste. I mean, you really got to like tomatillos to want to eat this. Eating it raw by itself like that is one thing, and eating it in salads is another. It had a nice taste to start. But the aftertaste, the part that after you kind of swallow it, that the essence and the aroma kind of goes into your sinuses, and that was kind of disgusting. And I still got kind of an aftertaste to it from it. It's not like a green tomatillo you get in the store. I'm using that as a common term because that's a very well adapted to your taste, because that's mostly what's used in cooking and stuff. So you probably tasted those before. This got a very skunky taste to it. I'll take another bite just for you guys, just so I can kind of describe that disgusting aftertaste. It's just, didn't care for it at all. Okay, the second bite didn't hit me as quick as the first half of that, the bottom half of it. Very slightly bad aftertaste. Maybe I got used to it. My palate's used to it already. It's got a sweet taste to it. Definitely has a little bit of a sweet taste. It's different than if you grow the purple tomatillos or those other ones, those kind of tomatillos. It's definitely different than that. It's almost falling into like a gooseberry or ground cherries, but large, obviously, much larger. This thing's bigger. It's kind of going into that area of taste and sweetness wise, but that aftertaste, guys, oh man, it's skunky. It's like eating mold or something. Like eating that black mold. What I do for my viewers, huh? Eating this thing for you guys. I'm not eating any more of these, I guarantee you that. It's very possible that wasn't ripe, guys. Because as I'm eating up towards the top up here, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's starting to get like more juicy, and see, like over here is more white. It was foamy like. Man, that was disgusting, that white part. The part where it got juicy is more almost tomato-like juicy, like feel to it, but don't taste like tomato. Just kind of that texture, that kind of feel. I'm gonna put the rest of this down. I'm gonna eat it, in other words. You know what a skunk smells like, people? Picture taking a tiny little bit of that skunk juice and putting it on the tomatillo and eating it and add sweetness to it. It's kind of like something weird, like very slight skunk. Like I said, I probably won't be eating this one again. I won't be eating. I will probably try eating one of these when they're totally ripe, like just about gushing out seeds. I mean, these things will sit on your table for a long time. A lot of times I take stuff and I let it sit out just to see how long it lasts. I mean, I don't really care. I'm not going to eat it anyway. I just want to see how long it's going to last before it starts to mold or starts to rot, or, and then once I see it starts going bad, then I try to get the seeds out of it, and I discard, all the pulp matter. I used to give all that to my chickens, but I would get the seeds out of it fully ripened. So these tomatillos, I've had tomatillos like fall on the ground and sit on the ground in its little husk thing, I don't know, months, 6 months, And eventually the husk part, all the skin in between those veins, all that skin wears away, and you're left with this like cage around the tomatillo, like a hollow cage, like a net almost. And the tomatillo is still in there with the net rotted away and everything. If it does it this year on any of the tomatillos I got, I'll show it to you. It takes a while for that to happen, but I have seen that more than once. That's your tomatillo. I think the name of this one was the Amarylla or Amarillo or something. Like I say, it'll be on title and the description and everything. So yeah, that was pretty unpleasant for me. So hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you on the next one.